Right then, hello everybody. It's been a long old time since I've been able to make a vlog. I really hope that my mic is in the right position, which I'm going to hopefully talk about soon. And I want to talk about why I haven't made any videos in 3 weeks, and why I haven't actually uploaded anything, as in why I haven't got anything pre-ready. And the basic reason is, unfortunately, we crashed. Yes. My brand new motorcycle, 1 month and a bit old, and it got crashed after 3 weeks of having it. Absolutely ridiculous. I suppose it could be a bit of both on the fault, but I deem it obviously completely as the other blokes. I don't even know if it's a man or a woman, but either way. So as you can probably tell, the GoPro has had to be moved. So it's not on the side of my head anymore, it's at the front again, and I've had to realign the mic and everything, so hopefully the wind noise doesn't kill the mic out and you can actually hear me, because the way I've had to do it, because everything got broke. And basically I was on my way back home from work, and a guy decided he was going to pull out at the last bloody second right in front of me. He must have seen that I was coming. I wasn't exactly hard to see, you know. Bright black, white and red bike, green helmet, red gloves, you know. It's quite standout, and my lights are always on, so it's kind of impossible. And he pulled out straight in front of me, which of course, being a non-ABS bike, made me have to slam on the brakes. It was a wet day as well, which caused the bike to really slide about, and it decided that it was going to completely chuck me off and threw me onto the other side of the road, which of course caused a lot of damage to the bike. Obviously it's been 3.5 weeks. I only picked the bike back up yesterday, so it's been a long old wait of having no bike and having to get lifts off people, and it's been quite stressful, you know, because the bike spent being a month old. I had the bike for 3 weeks, and it basically spent most of its month in the garage, and it was quite upsetting, to be honest, because you know, you pay a lot of money for these bikes, and it's a bit annoying when stuff like this happens. You know, the geezer actually, well, when he pulled out, he drove off, so I had nothing to go on. I couldn't claim on his insurance, and I weren't going to claim on mine because it's expensive enough as it is. So I decided to pay for it cash and out of my own pocket, and it totaled up to £900. It's quite bloody annoying, because I could use that money for something else. Luckily I have no debts or anything like that, so I had the money laying around, which is quite bloody lucky. But it was just the long wait, was waiting for the parts to come in from Japan and all that crap, because it damaged. Hopefully I've got a couple of pictures that I'll be able to flick up over it. But it was just the whole right side. You know, the bar was knackered, the handlebars were knackered, the mirrors were knackered, both side panels were knackered, my pedal was knackered. Nice. Oh, that was another one. My back pedal was also knackered. My rear brake was bent. My wheel alignment went completely out. The crankcase was knackered, the inner crank was knackered, the crankcase bolt actually bent inside, which caused the crank to screw up. What other bits were there? You know, then it was little things like it needed a new bolt, which was like 90p. Then it obviously needed the new case. And then what other crap were there? And then there was the new oil gaskets, the new oil filters. It was a bloody long old thing, and you know, when you're at work and you have no transport, you have to rely on everybody else, not only to take you to work, but if you've got little things that you need to be doing, having to rely on other people to take you to them, and it's one big palaver, and one thing led to another. And it was supposed to be ready last week, but the crankcase didn't actually come, which was a little bit disappointing, because it meant I had to go another week, and I had holiday booked off for when I got the bike back, and I missed a really nice week's weather. And I've got, you know, 4 days off now, but the weather forecast for it is absolutely shite. It's just going to be rain after rain after rain, which is quite disappointing. But all in and all. I got the bike back now, so videos shall be coming again. But it was just a little bit disappointing. I don't know if you can see, but on the mirrors, I decided not to get them to change the mirrors because they were just 25 quid for the new set, and it was only a little scuff on the back of it. But still, when the bar ends and the brake lever's a bit naff, it still works. It's just a little scratch on the end. But if I don't know if I lean back enough, you'll be able to see how that mirror's more forward and that one's more back. So it's a bit like that, which is kind of shitty. I'm not too sure whether it's bent the actual whole bar thing, like the bracket, or whether it's just me being weird and it's always been like that. Because the brake feels like it's in the same place to me. So if I pull it down, the brake's going to be really far down. And if I pull that one back, the clutch is going to be really high up. So it might just be me being really weird. Because the brake and the clutch are still in the same alignment together. But I never got everything fixed. I only got certain bits done, and I'll just get the rest done on later dates. Because there's certain things that you can just get away with. I got all the noticeable stuff done, so it's all nice. But the only annoying thing was, a week before I actually had this, accident, I just spent £160 on a new tyre. Which somebody decided they were going to stab by the looks of it with a knife, which was pretty crap. So I had to pay for a new one of them. But I don't seem to have a lot of luck with this, which is quite pants, because I really love this bike. But it's all good now because we've got the bike back, so it's all good in the hood, and more videos can be coming. I've got a couple of things I actually want to talk about in upcoming videos. One being I've had to move the mic, and hopefully that you can hear me and there's not a ridiculous amount of wind noise, because what it originally was, the little bracket thing that I made snapped, and making it wouldn't have worked. I have to invest in whole new gear now because my trousers have got a little hole in them where my keys stabbed me, because my keys actually went straight through my leg. So my keys in my trouser pocket. I know, ridiculous mistake, you're not supposed to leave the keys in your trousers, but I did that one time because I wasn't expecting anything. Yeah, so my key went straight through my thigh, and the way my trousers were, they stopped me from getting any road rash. These trousers, they stopped me from getting any road rash, but the way I landed, the padding actually slipped, and it stopped me on the first initial hit to the ground, and then where it slid down, where I slid across the other side of the road, it actually dislocated my kneecap, which I've had before, and I was warned to get my gear, hence why I did. Otherwise I could potentially blow my kneecaps, which luckily it saved me from that. So I've just been told to be stupid bloody bird. Just warned to be very careful on my bike again. So now I'm going to get some back to black, and I'm going to stick it on the end of my bike. So well, not on the end, on there, just so the noticeable little scratches can piss off. And then I'm going to go to my granddad's, and I'm going to eat my McDonald's breakfast. Boom! So yeah guys, so new videos will be upcoming, so stay tuned for that. And we've actually hit 500 subs, which I'm going to try and work on a video for that. Won't be anything fantastic because I'm not the greatest at editing, but hopefully you guys will appreciate that. So thank you all for 500 subs, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So adios, motor jokers.